garbage in, garbage out. So if you eat like trash, you're going to feel like trash.
Mm-hmm.
And if your gut doesn't work, no matter how well you're trying to eat, now you're fighting an uphill battle.
That's good.
Yeah.
So
when you find the uphill battle, though, like when you're going through it, when you start to see garbage in and garbage out, and I want Courtney's input on this as well, because we talked about it before. Like if you have that much like bad diet and such, what are some of the toxins that most people out there, like from an infection standpoint, are there things that whenever you have a bad diet, of course you're going to feed bad critters and such. Do you find, like, we're talking about that bacterial level that was really high? Is bacteria like the main thing that most people would find in their, blood work? Or is there any type of other infections that they could see? Maybe they have it in their body that could be a contributor to the breast implants.
Yeah, that's always a hard one, because this is another reason why it's difficult for people to understand what's going on, because it doesn't lend itself to a specific laboratory value that's out of control. Because you can have a lot of underlying inflammation, as you know, and not have a high SED rate or a high CRP. We were using a company who was a startup out of the pandemic, and they were looking at thromboxane A2 metabolism, and you could measure it in the urine, and it was good. It's super sensitive. So if you were taking anti-inflammatory medications or homeopathics or eating a lot of ginger or turmeric, you would affect the result. But if you weren't, say for instance, I got patient A, and they are just learning about this, like we're discussing, and they haven't done anything. And I take that patient, I get that test to them, and we have a specific example I'll talk about. I had somebody who couldn't come because of work and taking care of their kids for several months. So they basically ran the program, and we watched them drop their inflammatory score on this test. And all we did, from the jump was, after you get the test and take the supplements and do the test, we want you to do the following: cut out gluten and cut out dairy, cut out all processed foods and sugar that doesn't come from a fruit.
And if you cut those out.
Yeah. And if you do that, fructose and sucrose are awful.